Hello and welcome back to the best pro wrestling and sports podcast to come through your speakers. It is once again the Ace in the Hole podcast. With me as always, Eli and my little brother Austen. I am Cliff, your undisputed Ace in the Hole wrestling predictions champion and the Ace in the Hole national sports predictions champion. Double belts, double duty over here. Eli, how you feeling tonight?
I'm costumed up. I'm propped up. I'm ready to go. We got predictions. I'm ready to get this belt back.
I say the belt is on the line tonight, but before we get into that, Austin, how's it hanging tonight? How you doing?
Well, since this bonehead over here doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that it's Halloween when this thing's going to come out, I'd like to wish all of you a happy Halloween if you do celebrate. It is quite certainly a kids-directed holiday, but, why not take part? It's fun every year. You can see all the different costumes, all that. We talked about this before. This would have been a perfect week to do our alter egos draft, and we fucking blew it. So now we're coming to you live with crown jewel predictions. Cliff was talking about both of his belts. One of them's on the line tonight. Who's going to walk away with it? I don't know. How am I doing? I'm here, man. I'm here and ready to go. That's all you need to know.
No. I'll go ahead and I'm not going to give you a prediction. I'm going to give you a spoiler. That belt's coming right back where it belongs.
Nice try. Go ahead and come up with some original material next time.
I mean,
I'm the only one allowed to steal from Paul Heyman on this podcast.
I don't even think Paul Heyman wants you to even try to steal from him, if I'm going to be honest, Eli. Last thing we need is you peeking your microphone again.
Hang on, let me find... Oh, I found something in my bones.
Yeah, nice. But yeah, it is Crown Jewel predictions. We have 7 matches on the Crown Jewel card for us to predict.
Well, hold on before you get too far. It's Halloween. Eli, what are you dressed up as?
I am dressed up as Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas, and I found this last minute because I remembered I fucking had it. Do I look like a fool? Absolutely. Do I care? Not at all.
Now Austin's got to show off his costume. He said he's had for the last 3 years. He says.
Well, it looks like Cliff has taken part and is dressed up as a fucking doofus and a loser. I have dressed up as Ryan Gosling from Drive, baby. I've had this jacket for like 4 years.
Yeah, he got it because of the meme.
No, I got it because I watched the movie back in 2020 when I went through a breakup, dude. You can't get me on that shit. Well, Ryan Gosling is literally me, though. he's literally me.
I am in costume, guys. I am in costume. I'm the champ. I'm going as myself. I'm going as the champ.
You need to dress up as a champ because you don't act like a champ. That's the only way you're going to be recognized as a champ is if you dress up as one.
The champ every day, baby. Every day.
He hasn't defended one of his titles in a while.
Well, that's also kind of on us, too. So
yes, you can't pin that one on me. You can't pin that one on me.
Hey, we're sure as hell going to, though. It's your fault.
Yeah, sure.
It's all on you,
Yeah,
man.
sure. So, how are the Phillies doing right now?
Yeah, how are the Phillies doing, Eli?
Take a
That's what I thought.
fucking hike off of a mountain, you fucking bitch.
Spoken like a true Philadelphia sports fan.
Austin would know a thing or two about Philadelphia sports fans. He's met quite a few.
Let's take a riot and fucking burn Bryce Harper.
Philly sports fans are crazy, but most of them are actually pretty nice. Like they enjoy the shit out of the banter. Like they love the interaction like between like dueling like teams like. But of course there are some that take it way too fucking far, and that's most of the time that's what you see. But
the cause on fire.
I'd say probably like 90% of the all of the Philadelphia fan bases, they are crazy about their teams and they love the banter. They love everything about sports. But they're good people at the end of the day. It's all in good fun.
Now you can correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Philly the first town to have to start greasing their light posts because of what happens after games?
I'm pretty sure, yes. And
That sounds like a little more than 90%.
That's all in good fun, though. That's all in good fun.
Those are the ones that cause problems. It's the ones that catch cars on fire and attack people that cause the problem.
Exactly. I'd say that probably equates to 10%.
You heard it
Maybe
here first.
11.
2/3 of the Ace in the Hole podcast advocate for climbing light posts.
Absolutely.
I advocate for a lot of stuff.
Climb up
I
it and
bet
take a
you
jump.
do.
Especially if you're a Reds fan. Because at least we made it to the postseason.
Yeah, and you guys got beat by the fucking
You
Diamondbacks.
also,
I don't
though,
wanna
I'm
hear
sorry.
it.
weren't
still
predicted to
made it
finish
further than
last
you
this
guys.
Hey,
year, Eli.
what's crazy was we actually did what you guys couldn't do throughout the year. We beat the Diamondbacks.
Suck a cock.
We held the tiebreaker over the Diamondbacks. Just saying.
This ain't the sports podcast, it's the wrestling podcast. Champ, get your show in order.
I will when I want
Neither
to.
the other champions have let this happen.
I remember having these issues when you were champion, too.
I'm not champion
he
long
runs a-
enough for us to have these issues.
He runs a loose ship around here. He's very laissez-faire when it comes to this.
Yeah, sure. However, as we have mentioned, we do have 7 matches today to predict on the Crown Jewel card. What's becoming kind of a common... I don't even know... Can you... Is it a special show or is it a premium live event now?
I have
It's
no
a premium
idea
live
anymore.
event. It's always been a premium live event.
I don't know. At the beginning, it just felt like a very overdone house show.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Champ has Walmart Wi-Fi because he can't even... the perks of being a champ, he can't even take advantage of.
Welcome to McDonald land.
God damn it.
He's back.
I come back
Did you
in
give me
time
my
to hear
McDouble?
that. Which one of you two? Eli, are you DOSing my fucking modem? Is that what's happening?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
And what's great is I can promise you this right now. During that entire thing, his recording will be absolutely fine. So we will just be talking over him as he is mid-sentence. I guarantee you.
That's what happens all the time with me.
Oh boy.
Oh,
But the 7 matches we have on the card today,
Are you sure you want to read that, or you want me to take it?
I
That
was
way
going
you don't-
to have Eli go ahead and read them.
He's got his mic muted. He can't even read it.
Oh no! All right, Austin, take
Oh my- all right.
take
I'm
heed of this
rescinding it.
ship
I'm
while I figure out
rescinding
what's
it.
going on. Take heed of this ship.
All right. So
I
the
got
first
it.
match, I'm gonna try and go in the order I think it probably will. So I think Rey Mysterio, Logan Paul will open the show. So Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. After that, you've got Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest in a singles match. Following that, John Cena versus Solo Sikoa in a singles match. After that, you got a fatal 5-way match for the Women's World Championship, which includes Rhea Ripley defending her title against Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Raquel Rodriguez. Following that, you got Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. After that, Io Sky versus Bianca Belair for the WWE Women's Championship. And rounding out the show, Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman is going up against the megastar, the one, the only, L.A. Knight. Yeah. And his first title match, which, when I say that, it obviously means it's for it all, really, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
all in
And-
all, top to bottom, pretty good card.
I would like to introduce something that I haven't introduced since the last time I was champion. And I believe it's actually what cost me the championship. But, you know, I enjoy a little bit of chaos here and there. So, at any point throughout the card, you can call your shot. You can call something you think is going to happen in a match.
No.
However,
No.
No.
if
No.
you're wrong,
I say no. Because you want to know why? I would be champ if you would have done this last time.
That's correct.
I would be. That belt would be around my waist because I called exactly what would happen and you said no. So, sir, I am telling you no.
Well, I mean, I also did say last time we would do it next time. So
But champ is champ, and champ could do it. Champ runs the show.
You can gamble. If you're wrong, you lose your point. If you get it right, you get a bonus. Because I also would have gambled on the Carlito thing too, so you can't exactly say that.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm
No,
the one who
you
said it
wouldn't have.
first.
No, you
Yeah, I
weren't.
was. So the order for today's predictions: Eli, you will go first. Austen, you will go second, and
for
I will
fuck's
go
sake.
third. So
At least we actually have an order
yeah,
now.
we have the order. So
Fucking-
Eli, go ahead and give us your prediction for the opening match of what we assume will be with not John Cena, no, Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul.
You know what, Eli? No, don't listen to him. Start wherever you want to. Start wherever you want to, and we will work from there.
Oh, we're looking for
That's
me.
a lot of power to give him.
You have
wow.
first pick out of the gate.
So I get to pick any match? Any match.
Any match
Any
on
match!
this card. Any match
Oh.
on this card.
The sooner I get a rip into her, the better. I'm going with the Fatal 5-Way Women's match.
Oh,
Because fuck Nia Jax, fuck Shayna Baszler, and fuck Zoe Stark. My God! Somebody's gonna get fucking hot here. There's no way someone doesn't.
And all of Eli's opinions are his opinions alone. They do not reflect upon me. These are not my opinions.
Zoe Stark can't hit her finishing maneuver correctly. I want to see her try and do it on Nia Jax. I want to see what happens when that happens. I want to see that shit. I want to see it. Shayna Baszler is just, I feel like her and Nia Jax are going to end up killing one another. God. Give me Rhea Ripley. I can't see it leaving her, but I could also see maybe Shayna or Raquel possibly walking out, but I can't see it. There's not enough in me to say that it's not going to be Rhea.
I also agree. I mean, I think they're building Rhea up quite a bit, and I don't think she's going to lose it in a fatal 5-way match. I don't think that's the way you're going to take the belt off of her. It could create some interesting stories, but I think they want one definitive person to come out and beat her. I'm not going to say it's Jade Cargill because I don't think they've even decided what they want to do with her yet. I think they are still very much so on the fence when it comes to Jade Cargill. So I mean, I'm going Rhea. She doesn't lose it in a stiff match. I don't think. I think she loses it clean at some point.
yep.
Unless she
I
gets
also
injured by
have
Nia
Mommy.
Jax.
It's just this is made to make her look like an absolute monster.
Till she gets injured by Nia Jax.
All right, Eli, next match.
The next match we're doing is going to be one that I still don't understand why it's a thing, but I've watched Monday Night Raw. I know what happened, but it's still extremely dumb to me. Cody Rhodes and Damian Priest. It's just kind of the match I look at on this card and go, this is just one that is kind of out there. And that's saying something for John Cena versus Solo. But
That's just John Cena versus the Samoans, bro.
It's the ghost to Umaga,
There's no
brother.
story to be had there.
it's nothing new. But between Cody and Damian, I don't know what they're going to do. He has to cash in eventually, whether it's a fail or a success. He has to do it eventually. Maybe something happens during the show tonight. I don't know. But give me Cody Rhodes. That's going to come back and bite me in the butt, but
So I'm actually going to use my little extra thing.
All right,
here,
he's gonna
'cause
gamble.
I know it's a home run ball. I know it's a grand slam ball. It's going to happen. I'm putting down my extra chip that there is going to be some kind of interference here in the match.
You gotta be
that is
specific.
such a home. No, I don't.
I'd never say
Yes,
you
you
be
do.
specific, Eli.
That
that's
is such
bullshit.
a home run ball. That is such a home run ball. There is going to be interference in this match. That's just how this. That's just how this shit's going to play out. So I'm already up a point here. I'm gonna go crazy. Give me Damian Priest. I'm gonna go wild.
Playing with house money.
He gets the point for the. I don't like how Las Vegas Austin is going with this.
With everything else falling the way it is falling, I am going to pick Cody here. I don't think Priest wins here. I think they're having him go through the
He's
Money
doing
in
it
the
again.
Bank winner loses a lot trope right now. So I think he's going to lose for a little bit until he cashes in. So,
but this and Rhea Ripley are the only two Judgment Day people on this card. I mean, I think Damian wins here.
I don't think he does.
Because Cody has to have some type of program. And he's going to have the program with the... Because if he beats Damian Priest in the Judgment Day here, it completely ruins any momentum that they have going towards Survivor Series, which is inevitably going to be War Games, and it's inevitably going to be Team Cody Rhodes versus Team Judgment Day, since the Bloodline probably isn't going to be there. Unless they want to have a separate Bloodline War Games.
Watch this.
So,
match
I mean,
get
that's inevitably what this match is building towards. And if Cody wins here, it kills all momentum that they had going into Survivor Series. Because the face has already
That's the thing.
Finished his story.
Is that Cody can win here, but they still don't have the tag belts. So Judgment Day still has the tag belts. So
I think if Cody wins here, it kills all the build that they've had. Because it's a tale as old as fucking time, dude. You've got the baby face who just can't beat the numbers. The heels always just have one more person. He can't do it. The only way he's going to be able to do it is in War Games with his own team.
said like a true John Cena fan.
Cliff might not have dressed up for Halloween, but he keeps having demon possessions in the bottom right corner of my screen, and it is terrifying.
Don't worry about
His head just keeps snapping around all over the place.
Pick your next match, Eli.
My next match is going to be one I just talked about, partially. John Cena and Solo Sikoa. Ooh, I haven't mispronounced that one in a while.
Sequoia.
Sequoia. He's a tree. God. I would love to see Solo go over here. I really would.
That's not happening, dude.
It's gonna be.
It actually might.
It might.
It actually might.
Put John out and Solo in. That'd be something that happens. Do you know what? How many are we allowed, bonus points?
1. You get 1.
1?
Yes.
Oof.
You get 1 gambler's point per.
And this would be the other one I'd use it on, because Jimmy's going to get involved.
Well, is he going to get involved in this, or is he going to get involved with LA Knight?
He's getting involved in both of them, dude. You act like he's not going to be there and get involved in both of them. He's going to Solo's ass is probably going to come out. Solo and John Cena are probably going to have another moment later in the night in the fucking Roman Reigns LA Knight match. Let's be honest.
I'm going to pick the oddball. I'm going to pick Solo.
That's like betting against Okada, brother.
Yeah, well, I've done it before.
Yeah, and it bit you in the ass. It's going to bite you in the ass again because the GOAT's walking away with the dub here.
Austin's taking John, so is Cliff.
Oh yeah, no.
You say that like it was a surprise that I'm taking John Cena.
I'm taking Super Cena too.
I'm taking the GOAT.
Hey, he's not Super Cena anymore. He's in his GOAT form.
Damn right.
So Eli, just to clarify,
God.
you did gamble on that match being interference, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I'm keeping that in my back pocket. Keeping it in my back pocket.
I am so happy with I'm so happy I thought of that. that interference, bro. Oh my
Give
goodness.
me
That's
Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. Which may be a better match than I'm thinking it's gonna be, honestly.
Oh, it will be.
Straight up.
Everyone always fucking hates on Logan Paul until he gets in the ring and he does some really good fucking work, and then they're like, oh, he's actually a great wrestler. And then he leaves to go do something else, and they just immediately start shitting on him again because he doesn't want to be there every single night, like he doesn't have an entire another life outside the WWE.
I just...
He's a better wrestler than you all give him credit for. Do
Doesn't
better.
have to
That's
like
fair.
him.
Do I see him winning the United States Championship, though?
But just imagine, though. You know who else is on? Who doesn't have a match on this card, but is going to be in Saudi Arabia? Dom Dom.
Who? I'm not pulling it there either.
Oh, that's another home run.
Nah. Notice how Champ doesn't do anything.
Waiting my turn, bro. Come on. Try to have
You ain't
some
done it on
respect
any
around
of
here.
Don't make me laugh.
DIY came out with their like full entrance tonight and
Hell yeah.
everything.
Did it get cut off by Chucky again?
That I don't know.
Fucking, that still pisses me off. You know what? Give me fucking Ray. I think this builds towards Dominic and Rey Mysterio fighting for the
Wow, it's almost like
championship
someone
or an
said that forever
LWO turn.
ago.
Or an LWO turn.
I've also got Ray.
Ray across the board.
Which moves us into...
Unless the LWO turns here. Can you imagine that? The LWO turning on Ray in Saudi Arabia?
They potentially could. I think Carlito is going to be a major play in that. God. Now we hit my 3 matches I think are probably going to be the best of the night.
Oh, well, while you're thinking about what match you want to pull next, it's looking like the next challenger for Gunther's title is The Miz.
Oh.
And Miz is going to be the babyface in that.
Did he
As long as
come
we
out
put
and
him on
help
his Dolph
DIY?
Ziggler shit, we'll be okay.
That means he had to come out and help DIY.
No, he had his own separate thing with Gunther.
I'm about to say that because that means he saved 2 people that in storyline he's wronged and fought against. Which, I mean, okay, it's happened before, but kind of little.
I don't know. All I know is that I saw a picture of The Miz and Gunther in the ring, saying that was probably the next move for Gunther's title.
Give me Seth versus Drew. It's going to be a good match, but I think that the other 2 are probably going to be on top of it. I see Seth Rollins walking out of here champion. Along with a potential cash, something that has to do with the Money in the Bank.
Is that your bonus?
Bonus is going to be a Money in the Bank around here with this match.
Okay.
Got Seth winning against Drew, and then a Money in the Bank stipulation.
What do you mean by that? Expound.
I have to expound, but...
Interference is interference.
What do you
That's
mean?
black and white, my guy.
Especially when it's Damian Priest, I shouldn't have to explain that he's got like 3 other people in that faction that don't have a fucking match on this card.
I forget that JD McDonough
Pardon
exists.
me. And not to mention, Jay's probably going to come out and help Cody anyway.
Yeah.
My bad, the story wrote itself.
So
I could see him cashing in. I don't see... Well...
I was about to say, do you want your bonus to be on Damian Priest cashing in?
Scratch it, backtrack it. I'm going to use that still. I'm moving it down. That's still what my stipulation's going to be, but we're going to move it down to a different match.
I'm also thinking Seth. I definitely think we're getting towards the end of his run, but I don't think he loses it to Drew. He very well could. But I think Drew's character, the way it's trending, I think one more loss will finally like break him and like kind of snap him and make him like a fully fledged bad guy. Because right now he's kind of like a tweener. He's not a heel, but he's not a face. He's just doing what he wants to for himself. And I think one more loss will send him super heavy into the broken dreams thing that he keeps teasing.
I'm really happy you said that because I am also picking Seth, and I'm going to gamble that Drew turns heel here.
He's gambling, but I don't know what he's gambling on. He's freezing
He's
once
gambling
again.
those,
Like I said, recording
McNuggets
will probably be fine, but
Oh, the recording's
he's probably
always
talking this
fine.
entire
No,
time.
But
I'm
he's
getting better at
going.
realizing when and just stopping. So yeah, I'm gonna gamble that Drew turns heel after Seth wins.
So Seth across the
But-
board.
Okay. This will be tough to determine, but
Is your +1 that Drew turns heel?
Yes.
you could already characterize him as a heel though, like, and this might not be something until we know until like 3 weeks later.
He's saying Drew
I'm
turns
just
heel
saying-
here, though.
I'm just saying, are we just fucking? Is this just the rule of obscenity in the U.S. Supreme Court? You know it when you see it.
Jesus Christ.
Is that what we're going on
I mean,
here?
I think what Cliff's going by is like he attacks Seth after the match or attacks the ref or something, like a definitive heel turn, correct?
That's what I was going for, yeah.
Like
All right.
Drew, like
And
he's
we
done
all
in the
picked Rey
past
Mysterio,
before.
correct?
Yes, we all picked Ray,
All right.
we all picked Seth.
I didn't fill that in.
I forgot to fill it in for a second too. He
All right,
has Seth with the Drew turn.
Yep.
Next, we're going
next match. Yeah, I'll say next match is Io Sky Bianca Belair.
Io Sky
I'm
and
telling
Bianca
you that.
Belair.
I'm not leaving that up to you. I'm telling you that.
Oh yeah, no. There's only one
that's
match
what was
that should
next
go last
anyways,
here.
so
There's only one match with a
Yeah.
megastar in it.
do we
Yeah.
see the collapse of damage control here though?
Oh, we definitely do. we it's time, buddy.
But Dakota Kai
it's
isn't back
time.
yet.
But Kairi Sane
It don't matter.
Kairi Sane has finished her deal with Stardom. She is no longer in Japan, to my knowledge.
I'm aware, but are they really going to keep the belt off of Bianca to have that Io versus Kairi? What if they don't even want to use Kairi versus Io?
They could, but
I think Kyrie shows up at the Rumble.
do they build up
I
Io?
think that's probably the.
Do they build Io up as a strong women's champion? Which who was before her?
But they haven't though. That's the thing. They haven't been building her up as a strong, dominant champion. She's
well, that's
always
what they could do.
been winning with the help of damage control.
And that's what you do is you have them fall apart during the match, or Bailey comes and does something. Because Dakota doesn't have to be a part of the split up. We're noticing that every single week, Dakota is turning
never
more and
said she
more away
had
from
to.
Bailey.
That was Cliff.
I just said she wasn't
But-
back yet.
I don't want to see the belt leave Io. I don't. I
Then pick her.
I've picked Rhea. I've picked Cody. I've picked Solo. I've picked Ray. I've picked Seth. I think picking Io fits right along with that.
He's thinking about it though.
I've already got it written down, dude.
Fuck
know
you.
you're going
Give me
to.
Bianca Belair.
Yep.
You can't even say your name.
I think Bailey ends up costing her. That's not my +1. My Money in the Bank's still going in.
Well, I'm also taking Bianca solely because I don't think that WWE is very happy with how Io's reign has been. And I think going into Survivor Series or Royal Rumble, we're going to get Io versus Bailey, but not for the title. I think they are full in on... I'm trying to figure out how to say this in the least offensive and most politically correct way. Because they had Bianca versus Sasha, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's a trend they're going to keep trying to keep having, and I think the next match for Bianca after she wins the title is Jade Cargill. They want more representation in the title scene. What better way than two former
I just
female
heard Brock
athletes?
Lesnar's theme song.
Huh?
Nothing. It's a joke. Anyway, I understand.
Oh yeah. I got you. But I think that's what's going to happen here. I think that's probably the way that they're going, and I'm all for it.
I see that, and that's the thing that kind of I see that point of it. But they could also do that with Io and Kyrie and Asuka, and have the first ever, if somehow it continues over to WrestleMania, where it's the first time that you have 3 Japanese female wrestlers main event one night of WrestleMania.
In your dreams, buddy. In your dreams.
Yeah, I don't see that.
But
I
we
would
also
love to see it.
talking about
That's
WWE
the only
and
place that's going to happen.
UFC. That's not the fight that's happening in my dreams. But Cliff, give you a pick.
I'm taking Io. I'm taking Io. I think... I really do think that Bailey is going to be the one to take the belt off of her. Eli, I want you to give us the best introduction to this last match you can. If you fail, I'm going to have Austen do it instead.
The best introduction to this match? Okay.
That doesn't mean yelling.
Yeah,
I'm not.
That's not peeking your microphone again.
The way you're moving your mic does not fill me with faith, I gotta tell you. You're
Ladies
to yell in it.
and gentlemen, the main event of our predictions is a singles match for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship between the megastar, the future GOAT of WWE, some would say, L.A. Knight. Yeah. Against the champion. The man that has held the title for over 1,000 days. Who has aligned himself with his family, with the wise man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not Brock Lesnar. It's not any failed Heyman guy. This is, and I'll regret it later, but for this, the tribal chief, to throw up your ones, this is Roman Reigns.
Austen, you want to give it a shot? I think he actually did pretty good.
No, that just be redundant.
Eli, good job.
It was serviceable.
Did the job.
I could have done better, but you got
You
it.
can't let me ever have any moment. Thank you, Cliff.
Now. Before you get into yours, I'm gonna steal the spotlight for a second. Let me talk to you. You want to talk about the biggest surprise being saved for the biggest star, the megastar. Some people, like Eli alluded to, call him the GOAT. Eli Drake, LA Knight, doesn't matter. He's been doing this thing forever. It all culminates here in Saudi Arabia, overseas. 1,000 days doesn't matter. My official pick. I think he's ruining it all. Give me the megastar. L.A. Knight. Yeah.
You're actually picking L.A. Knight to defeat the tribal chief.
You want to talk about one of the biggest surprises, one of the biggest shocks of all time. This could be it. Booker T is on my side. I know Booker T is on my side. You want to talk about the biggest shocker of all time. You want to build up the biggest babyface you've had since John Cena? The hottest star that you've had on the roster in forever? Have him beat Roman Reigns.
Wow.
Do I actually think it's going to happen? No. But I stick by my guns. I stick by my guns. I'm not nothing if I'm not nothing if I'm not loyal. All right. I may not be a scholar, I may not be studious, but I am loyal as hell. Give me the megastar, baby. Yeah.
Well, Eli, it's to you. The floor is yours.
Finally, for one premium live event only, I throw up a 1,000 days plus. Not just 2 belts anymore. He has 1 unified, undisputed championship.
Technically has 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. As I called him last time, I think it was the tribal cuck or something like that. The cuck chief or something. The tribal chief. Roman Reigns winning here.
You need to quit calling him
with, and let me explain the Money in the Bank thing. We have the match 1. Roman Reigns ends it. We have seen the partnership between the Bloodline and Judgment Day. It's not anything new. We've seen it continuously.
You're calling the Judgment Day turning on Roman like everyone else has turned on Roman?
I see the match is done, and Judgment Day comes out. I don't know if Damian Priest cashes in or not. It may be they face to face. He may cash in. I know Judgment Day is going to end up coming down. There's going to be a look down, or there's going to be attack of Solo, who's already had a match, and is probably not going to be at top shape. There's going to be a Jimmy, who is probably run interference, or is hurt somehow from running interference with Cody and Damian or something, which alludes back to that thing we said with John Cena, or the Cody versus Damian, where Jimmy comes down during the John Cena match, or something with the Cody and Damian. There could be interference with them. I think we have, I don't want to say an attempted cash-in, but I think maybe, just maybe, Damian Priest cashes in on Roman Reigns at the end of the night.
Okay. I'll accept that.
So you think Damian's cashing in on Roman?
Gambling on...
I don't say win or lose. I had to be specific that he cashed in, and he cashes in.
He threw that away, I gotta tell you that.
There
Finn
is...
Balor could always cost him, or JD.
one constant that runs through the WWE. Ref bump interference, Roman wins. I'm taking Roman. It's going to be the same song and dance we've seen for the last 1,000 days. I would love to see LA Knight do it. This is a point I hope I get wrong. But I got to go with the championship instinct. I got to pick Roman Reigns.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I've been running through it the whole time. I have Rhea. I have Cody. I have Solo, Rey, Seth, Bianca, Roman with the Money in the Bank. Austen, am I able to read down yours as well?
I guess, yeah.
Austen has Rhea, Damian with interference, John Cena, Rey, Seth winning, Bianca, and LA Knight. Cliff has Rhea, Cody, John Cena, Rey, Seth with a Drew heel turn, which is obviously Drew is turning heel. Io and Roman Reigns. I don't think there's a way for us to tie. And I think there's enough difference that there is either going to be a new champion or the champ retains here tonight. Or on that show. I don't think there's a way for a co-champion to come from this.
Bill, for there to be co-champs, you two would have to beat me.
Exactly.
So, and you
Which
two
is the
would have
tie,
to
damn
not
it.
want to do a trivia show off, so that way I could find 40 more pieces of wrestling trivia.
Well, if I look over my wall over there, I think it says SCU.
That is correct.
So, I don't know if we really want to do a trivia off or not.
I'll ask 20.
Hey, last I checked, you didn't remember all the names of the Spirit Squad.
I was
So
gonna
you
say, I'm
I
gonna
missed
ask
missed
5
one.
questions
I
about the
missed
Spirit
one.
Squads and the rest about John Cena. So there you go. Hope you brush up on your Spirit Squad lore there, Eli.
I forget which one I even missed.
Yeah, it was
Probably
Mickey.
Yeah. Because they all freaking rhymed, and then you get the Mickey!
That is true. That is true. And so with that, that is our predictions. Our predictions are locked in. Crown Jewel is Saturday. And so...
And LA Knight's coming home with the title, baby. I'm manifesting it now.
Could you imagine the pop if he did?
And when he does, you all are going to feel real fucking stupid.
Imagine the pop if he wins. I wonder how popular he is in Saudi Arabia.
If I win off of LA Knight winning the title, I'm retiring the title. I'm just telling
Imagine
you that.
he wins
I'm retiring the title, and we are starting
Have
another
to come up
title.
with a new name.
If he wins, the freaking Damian Priest cash in immediately after that.
Oh
Can
my
you
god!
imagine
Could
what
you
would
imagine
happen?
that if LA Knight wins and then gets cashed in on? Oh my god!
We ain't hearing from Austin for a month. We ain't hearing or seeing from Austin.
You might not hear
for
from
a
me
month.
ever again.
Oh my god! The Judgment Day would not be allowed to
imagine the
leave
next-
Saudi Arabia. They would be criminals of the state.
Just imagine the next Ball State esports cast that Austin does, where he's all dressed in black and like all.
No,
Just
there wouldn't
upset.
be a cast. It'd be a memorial show.
At least LA Knight would have
And
been
here
champion.
lies. Yep. Less than a day, but he would have been champion.
Damn.
I'm just saying, Roman Reigns isn't scheduled for Survivor Series. It's all adding up.
Roman takes months off in between anyway, so it's not like it matters.
That is a major show. Survivor Series is one of the crown
So
jewels.
Roman doesn't care.
I'm just saying. Evidence is there.
If our champ
Paper
doesn't have
trail's
to
there,
care,
buddy.
why does theirs?
What makes you think I don't care?
Sorry, Cliff, you've been nice. You've been nice this podcast. I'm sorry. I'm used to Austin being champion
Don't make me give you Kobe Bryant
and
again.
like tearing me down the whole time. No, I'm just Austin as champion tears me down a lot.
Austin
I've
ain't
tried
been
being his
champion
right-hand
in the
man
last
and
like
wise man.
3-4 defenses. Like, come on now.
I have PTSD from this. Okay, leave me alone.
Which, by the way, if I get
better, I
back to
guess.
back, if I get back to back their old defenses, we may have to talk about a new Contenders Cup.
The ultimate stat.
I know,
pad, the
because next week
Contenders
is
Cup.
also an AEW event too, so we'll be predicting next week too. So, as Eli goes to get the Contenders Cup, that I think he did, he beat me for the Contenders Cup. Oh, he's got this ace.
Oh no!
It's the first
He
time we've
got
seen
the
the
ace in the
briefcase
bank.
in a long time. There's
There's
the
a Contenders Cup.
Got a little Batman with it.
There you go. That's about right. So, Eli, while you're sitting over there trying to posture to the champ, what's your match of the week?
Well, I got yelled at for another one, but that was 2 weeks ago. So, My stuff's falling. I think I'm gonna have to go with, because I've not been able to watch a lot of wrestling this past week. It was like a free pay-per-view match without having to be on the pay-per-view. It was gonna be Will Ospreay versus Speedball Mike Bailey. I'm just throwing that one out here just because it was a really good match. If you have not seen it yet, don't know how you haven't, but you need to go back and watch it. Kenny Omega and MJF, yes, that is going to be the pick. Really good match. I wish I could have made my Will Ospreay and Speedball pick, but this one for this week, much better pick. We're going Will Ospreay and MJF.
A very wise pick. A very smart pick, some may say.
Ooh.
So,
Move the
after that,
briefcase. I can be a wise man.
Austin has guessed the athletes this week. So, how many you got for us today, Austin? You got 5?
I got 5. I always come prepared.
We can
But
do
remember,
the 5
it's
this
not
time.
athletes, it's teams.
Well, I wasn't going to tell Eli.
We can do the
It's
5
teams.
this time. Because I watched the episode back. I had to see how miserable you guys were while I was bugging out. And now I feel it with you.
Yeah, see? That's what you get. What goes around comes around, I guess.
All right, Eli, for Cliff to guess 1 through 5.
Cold chill. 5.
Cliff is not going to get this one. I doubt he even knows what
I don't know
what
what I
this
just
is.
hit. Hang on.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to figure out everything. All right, so this team was founded in 1972. It went defunct in
Oh, I don't like
1997.
this.
The 1996-1997 season. It was in between 2 different hockey organizations. It was a part of the World Hockey Association from 71 to 74, and then they went to the NHL from pretty much the rest of their time. It was 74. It was 79 to 97. They were a part of the NHL. As part of the NHL, the team as a whole has over 1,400 games played, 534 wins, 709 losses, 177 ties. And the entirety of the team's career, they have 1,200 points. I do believe this is goals for 4,704, and then goals against, I believe, is 5,345. Their accomplishments as a team, they have 0 Stanley Cups. They have 2 conference championships, 0 president's trophies, and 4 division championships, as well as a single AVCO World Championship, which was pretty much a Stanley Cup of the World Hockey Association.
All right, I'm going to need a hint, and if I could get anything like to help with like a location or something like that, that'd be great.
Well, I can't give you the location. That gives away the fucking
Does
team,
it?
dude. Yes. As it would any other team. Oh, this is interesting. Their minor league affiliate from 1988 to 1989 was the Indianapolis Ice. I did not know that, so I just looked it up. Their color schemes, this might help. From 1972 to 1975 was green, black, and white. 75 through 79 is green, gold, and white. 79 through 92 was green, blue, and white. And then 92 through 97 was navy, green, silver, and white.
Oh.
Those last two are probably the ones that you've seen before.
Wait, I thought they were still active.
And if this team relocated, I am considering it dead.
Oh, okay.
So if this team relocated and became a different name, this team that I'm talking about is dead, and that is a different team.
Is this the... I forget the city. So I'm going to take a shot. Is it the Anaheim Ducks?
It is not the Anaheim Ducks.
The Anaheim Ducks even a team? Okay.
They were.
They were white,
they
gold, and black, weren't they? They are.
Like I said, I didn't know if they still were or not.
Yeah.
Defunct or
Mighty Ducks.
A moved hockey team.
And I can't give you any more hints because you already.
It's not like another hint would have helped me. Well, another hint wouldn't have helped me.
Here, I can read off some notable players, even though it won't help. Paul Coffey, Ron Francis, Gordie Howe, Mark Howe, Bobby Hull, Dave Keon, Chris Pronger, and Brennan Shanahan.
What were the main colors that I would know?
Probably their last 2 years, and those would be from 79 to 92. It was green, blue, and white, and from 92 to 97, it was navy, green, silver, and white.
Like, I swear, because I didn't know the Anaheim Ducks were still a thing. That's what I was betting on. Shit.
I like this one, Austin. It's not the team I thought it was either.
Was it a team based out of Cincinnati? Then, yeah.
No. I don't believe Cincinnati ever had a hockey team.
I don't know.
I would probably be the only one
to get this one. Yeah, I don't.
To get this, yeah.
I'm not gonna get it.
You throw it.
I'm gonna tap out.
So they are currently the Carolina Hurricanes, but the team I'm talking about are the Hartford Whalers.
No shot in hell. No shot in hell.
Yeah, so 1972 to 1979, they were just the New England Whalers in the World Hockey Association. And then when they made the jump to the NHL, they became the Hartford
Zero
Whalers.
Shot.
Great logo. Decent logo.
They played
to a lot of the other
ones. They played
in
Boston Arena, Boston Gardens. Like, they played in all the big...
Hartford, Connecticut.
Big Boston area, New England area.
How would you have known about them, Austin? That's the real question here.
Because remember that... Here, let me.
It wasn't a terrible team.
I can dig them out real quick, actually.
Great.
I collected cards.
You're right.
And one of the sets I was collecting was like 90, 91 NHL. And of course the Hartford Whalers were a part of that, because I think I got like their entire team.
Wow.
I appreciate that.
Let me dig through here.
Hartford Whalers is a weird one to throw out there. I like that one. That one was good.
You could have given me 17 hints, and I never would have guessed the Hartford New England Whalers.
See, I was thinking of the, I think they were called the Barons. I want to say, hang on.
For some reason, I thought that the Ducks stopped existing and then started re-existing.
The Cleveland Barons.
I recognize it now that I see the picture, but it's not like I would have ever guessed the city or town name.
My card came flying out. This came out from the back.
The Cleveland Barons, which became the Dallas Minnesota North Stars, which became the Dallas Stars.
Yeah,
that's what I thought he was talking about.
I don't know why the NHL is dead set on making hockey work in the South.
I mean, the Lightning won a cup in the last 5 years, so it's working somewhere.
But that's it.
I would consider
that's all.
Vegas to be an honorary member of the South. It's
That's
hot
a
as
crazy
shit in
statement.
Vegas.
So? That's the stipulation for the South? What, they also got
So
sweet
then, is
potato pie?
Indiana part of the South?
For part of the year, yeah.
Got those pecans?
That's crazy. Crazy statement.
Eli's doing number 3.
Number 3. Ooh, I don't know if I'll get this one. I know
Damn
you
it.
would, Cliff.
I'm trying to stat pad over here.
God.
I'm not helping my
Can we
my
stop
overall.
flipping me and Cliff around?
I'm not going to help my overall percentage.
All right,
My overall
Eli.
percentage is 1 in 99.
This team was here. Let me. Come on, would you load already?
No.
The fuck is this? I'm trying to find something better than
I'm doxing you now. There's a reason why Cliff's working a lot more.
Okay, so they established in this MLB team established in 1969 and then became defunct in 2004.
Oh,
1969,
I'm sad
2004. Seattle Sounders, here we are.
I'm trying. They set this. They set this Wikipedia.
there's no way you just
terribly.
said Sounders, Eli. Come on, get your sports right.
That's soccer, I know. Speaking of soccer, Premier League. Who's on the top of the Premier League?
It's Tottenham. Don't worry, they'll choke. They always do.
It's still so early in the year.
Still
Eli.
better than Man U and Man City.
That's crazy. I don't know who's a City supporter here.
I don't know. I don't know what either of you guys support.
Austin.
Hockey, I support
Austin cheers
Pittsburgh.
for Arsenal. I support Manchester United.
Why is this so hard? This is like one of the most well-known teams in the existence of the MLB.
I was gonna switch to a Sandman costume, but I didn't want to fully commit to it.
What kind of can would you crush
So
on
I
your
just
head
got
if you were
these
going to do
instead.
that?
Okay,
here?
Eli, we'll just.
Dr. Pepper Cherry.
Do you just
Get my pool
crush
stick.
that on your
That's gonna be
head?
my kendo stick. Crush it on my head.
All right, Eli. This team is 2,755 and 2,943. Their playoff record is 5-5. They have 0 World Series titles. They have 1 pennant, and they made the playoffs twice. I guess it just says playoffs and it says 1 next to it. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Their ballparks include Park Jerry from 1969 to 1976, Stade Olympique from 1977 to 2004, and they also played in Puerto Rico from 03 to 04. Their retired numbers are number 8, 10, 30, and 42 because it had to be retired, as well as 83. Some franchise players include Gary Carter, Andre Dawson, Vladimir Guerrero, Dennis Martinez, Pedro Martinez, Tim Raines, Steve Rogers, Rusty Staub, and Jose Vidro.
You're right. I would have gotten this one by now.
It's not the team I'm thinking of. That team stopped a long time ago. Hint?
Their color scheme is red, white, and blue.
Fuck.
They were a part of the National League.
Ooh.
They won the NL East once, like I said earlier.
But no World Series.
No World Series.
2004. Fuck. Red, white, and blue.
They have numerous players as members of the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame.
Was there a Toronto team? There is currently a Toronto team.
There currently is a Toronto team, yes.
The Blue Jays.
So I guess, yes, there is a Toronto team.
Well, that's what just flashed in my head. I'm like, Toronto team. There was a Toronto team. It's the Blue... No, that's a current team. Dumbass.
So
that's the Blue Jays, isn't it? Is the Toronto team?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Because this Pedro sounds familiar, but the jersey colors ain't matching up with what, or the uniform colors, I should say.
Did homie just say that Pedro sounded more familiar than Vladimir?
Cliff, let's remember.
I guess.
Let's remember who's saying it, Cliff.
So Pedro did win a Cy Young Award when he was with this team. They also had a Rookie of the Year in 1970 and 77 with Carl Morton and Andre Dawson. They also had 3 National League Manager of the Year awards. That went to Gene Mauch, Buck Rogers, and Felipe Alou. They did have a perfect game, and they had multiple no-hitters.
And if I'm correct, several cycles, too.
There was a Oilers team outside of the NFL.
Yeah, they had several cycles.
I think it's I think it was the stadiums they played in, though.
Probably.
But I can't remember if the Oilers team outside of the NFL was NBA, or if it was MLB, or if it was NHL. It's one of... But that one wasn't... Okay, we're playing with a colorblind guy right now. The Oilers, that one is orange, black, and white. Which tells me it's either hockey or NBA. Fuck. Can I get another hint, or is there another hint you can give?
Man, I'm trying.
Yes,
Pete Rose played here.
Pete Rose played here.
That is like the biggest hint you could ever get.
Wasn't he player manager for them?
No. He didn't do that until he was in Cincinnati.
Fucking Black Sox, I don't know.
It is the Montreal Expos.
Oh, yeah.
The minute you said 2004,
yeah,
I got sad.
And the Expos moved from Montreal to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., and became the Washington Nationals.
Yeah.
So that's what makes this team technically defunct.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Eli. Pick one for Cliff. 1 through 3.
2.
I don't know.
Cliff should get this one. So this team was founded in 1967 and was alive until 2008.
So defunct in 08.
They have 6 division titles, 3 conference titles, and 1 NBA championship. I do believe they were part of the NBA at that time. Yes, they
Seattle
were part
Sounders.
of the NBA at that time.
No, Supersonics. Supersonics.
Not the
I mean.
Seattle Sounders. It
I meant
is the
the
Supersonics.
Supersonics.
Yes, it is.
Give him the Sounders. Give him the Sounders.
Eli.
Well,
Eli
he still had
poisoned
more
my
guesses.
mind.
That was his first guess.
Yeah. Oh,
And that Oilers team is still active, by the way.
Yeah.
The Edmonton Oilers. All right, Cliff, for Eli, 1 or 2?
let's do one.
Cliff just went full on
let's do
possession
one.
on his screen.
This is playing out exactly how I wanted it to.
So another one I would have gotten.
This is terrifying. Cliff starts back here, and then he goes all around.
I think you guys can. I think both of you could have gotten this. This team was founded in 1995. Well, it was established in 1995. I don't think it was necessarily founded, but it was established in its city in 1995. And they left in 2015.
Ooh, that's recent.
They won a Super Bowl in 1999. They had 2 conference championships, and they also had 3 division championships, and they had 5 playoff appearances. And since it's NFL, that's all I'm going to give you.
Rams have
Because
2.
NFL is something
So,
all
Oakland
3
Raiders?
of us know. Huh?
Is it the Raiders?
It's not the Raiders.
So one Super Bowl, they moved. Multiple championship playoffs. 2015, recent. Chargers don't have one. Rams have 2. Oakland has 2, don't they?
Keep in mind, this is when the team was
So,
there.
like, can I give him an example to make sure that he's okay, or? No,
I know,
it
but
doesn't.
it carries over, would it not?
If I win
No.
3
It doesn't.
championships
I was going off
in
of it carrying
Evansville
over.
and then win another championship in Louisville,
Uh-huh.
my team in Evansville would only have 3,
That counts as Louisville.
and then Louisville would have 1,
Yeah.
but Evansville would have 3 for
I was
this.
counting it as
Yeah,
carrying
no
over.
carryover.
That's why with the Supersonics, I didn't count
Shit.
any of the playoff appearances with
Which is the
Oklahoma.
worst move in the NBA history, by the way.
Hell? What, Supersonics?
What the hell is there in
Thunder?
Oklahoma City?
Is it the Thunder or the
Thunder.
Knicks? Thunder, that's what I thought. I said it and then I felt really stupid for saying it. Damn. Who the hell? Won Super Bowl before they moved in 2015, but now it's not there. Baltimore didn't move. What the fuck? Browns, no. Bengals, no. Cardinals, no. Rams, no. Giants stayed. Philly, no. Pittsburgh, no. New England, no. We have me going through all my football knowledge here. Fuck.
You
Who
do
all
have one
moved?
more hint that you can take.
Do a hint.
So this team has played on 2 home fields. One of them was only for a year because they had to share it with the MLB team in that same city. Their colors are Millennium Blue, New Century Gold, and White. They were part of the NFC West the entirety of their existence. Some memorable head coaches: Steve Spagnuolo, Jeff Fisher, Dick Vermeil, Rich Brooks, Mike Martz. Notable players: Isaac Bruce, Jackie Slater, Marshall Falk are all the retired numbers.
Marshall Falk.
I feel like there's another one you could say, but it'd be way too much of a hint. Okay,
That's
just making
why-
sure we're on the
that's
same
why I'm not
page
saying it.
there.
Marshall Falk. I don't feel like that's the player I think it is.
Because there's no other team with that color scheme in the entirety of the NFL. So
Yeah, so you give me, what was it? Royal blue, sky blue, jet blue?
Millennium Blue, New Century
God.
Gold, and White.
Can you describe Millennium Blue to me, please?
It's like a dark navy blue. Their
Thank you.
alternates are just bright blue and yellow.
Thank you. God, I can't picture that in my mind if I tried. God. Help me.
Their main home field was the Dome at America Center. They were there the entire time that they were in this city.
I'm not gonna get it. It's gonna piss me off. Because I'm running through every single NFL team in my head, and everyone that has moved still has Super Bowls to their name. Because you got the teams like the Raiders,
This one has
the
a Super Bowl to its name.
Rams, but it's the name before, not the name after. Correct?
What are you going on about? They won a Super Bowl in the city that they were located. This doesn't carry over from if they were anywhere else. This is so specifically from 1995 to 2015. The accomplishment I listed off, they accomplished.
Who the hell moved in 2015? What a dumbass year to move. Some dumbass motherfucker did this shit.
This is kind of sad.
This would have caused a riot. Would have caused a ruckus. I don't know. Give me the Rams.
What Rams though?
Fucking St. Louis.
Jesus Christ. Pulling
It
teeth.
is the St. Louis Rams. I'm glad
I'm
you finally come
colorblind.
around to
Pulling
it.
teeth. Marshall Falk.
I know I couldn't. It was playing in my head, Marshall Falk, but I couldn't remember. I had him
Kurt
playing on a
Warner
different team in
was
my
the one
head.
he couldn't say.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would have.
All right,
forget
I got
that-
one
I-
more. This is for both of you.
Forget
It's
they
super
had a
easy.
Super Bowl.
This one's super easy. Team was founded in 2017. They have 3 division championships, 0 President's trophies, 2 conference
Vegas Golden Knights.
championships, and a Stanley Cup. It is the Vegas Golden Knights. It was easy. That's why I'm glad neither of you actually picked that one. And if you noticed, in the spirit of Halloween, I picked all
You're calling
dead
Vegas
franchises.
dead?
Yeah. Yep.
That's why I specifically didn't want you guys to pick that one.
I like it. It's spooky. I like it.
They're dead. Let's be
All right,
honest.
I got 3.
Festive.
So, Eli, pick 1 or 2 for Austen to do. 1. Alrighty. So now we just have
I
to
gotta lock
hope
in
that we
here.
can get through this without me locking up.
Oh God. We're gonna have this problem again.
All right, ready?
Oh yeah.
Alternative Wrestling
He's already
Show
locked up.
AWS Tag
There we
Team
go.
Championship one time. Chicarita Capentones de Parejas one time. DDT Pro Wrestling Iron Man Heavy Metalweight Championship one time. Demand Lucha Royal Canadian Tag Team Champion one time. Dragon Gate USA Open the United Gate Champion one time. Empire Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion one time. This is a tag team, by the way. You will be guessing the tag team.
Okay.
Family Wrestling Entertainment Tag Team Champion, Future Stars of Wrestling Tag Team Champion, High Risk Wrestling Tag Team Champion, and Soul Survivor Tournament. House of Glory Tag Team Champion and won the Tag Team Championship Tournament in 2013. Insane Wrestle League Tag Team Champion 3 times. AAA World Tag Team Champion 1 time. New Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion 7 times. IWGP Tag Team Champion 1 time. Never Openweight 6-man Tag Team Champion 3 times. And won the Super Junior Tag Tournament 1 time. Pro Wrestling Destination Champion 1 time. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Tag Team Champion 4 times. And won the Dynamite Dumbvirate, I think, Tag Team Title Tournament 3 times. Pro Wrestling Illustrated gave them Match of the Year, Tag Team of the Year 3 times, and #1 Tag Team in the PWI Tag Team 51 time. They were Pro Wrestling Live Tag Team Champion 1 time, ROH 6-man Tag Team Champion 3 times, ROH World Tag Team Champion 3 times, and won 1 ROH Year-End Award. SoCal Uncensored gave them Southern California Match of the Year in 2011, 2012, 2013, 2016, 2018. Squared Circle Wrestling 2CW Tag Team Champion 1 time, World Series of Wrestling Tag Team Champion 1 time, and Tag Team Title Tournament 1 time. Wrestling Observer Newsletter, Best Wrestling Maneuver in 2009 and 2014.
Hey, if you don't want to keep going, you don't have to.
Well, I haven't
know
even.
who this is. I knew it after you said
I haven't even got to the
8 title
AEW stuff yet.
In the Junior League. I know. I don't.
Well, if you want to,
if you want to keep going, you can. I know who it is.
Who is
don't.
it?
It's not a guess. I know who it is.
Eli picked the Bucks.
It's the fucking Young Bucks, dude. Nick and Matt Jackson. That's one of the easiest fucking guesses I've ever had. Yeah. Hey, Young Bucks.
Eli picked the Young Bucks for you. I find that very funny.
For me to you. Yeah.
So now, Eli, you have put yourself into a corner here.
Is it 2 people I don't know?
Kind of.
That's ironic.
All right, you ready?
Nope.
AAW Tag Team Champion 1 time. All Elite Wrestling. One of them was International Champion at a point. World Tag Team Champion 1 time. Trios Champion 1 time. They were in the Tag Team Championship Eliminator Tournament, and they won 1 Dynamite Award. CBS Sports gave them Tag Team of the Year. The Crash Lucha Libre Tag Team Champion 1 time. House of Glory Tag Team Champion 1 time. Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champion 1 time. AAA World Tag Team Champion 2 times. Major League Wrestling Tag Team Champion 1 time.
Okay, so it's
Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Tag Team Champion 1 time. They were ranked #2 of the top 50 tag teams in the PWI Tag Team 50. Ring of Honor, they were the ROH World Tag Team Champion 1 time. Wrestling Alliance Revolution World Tag Team Champion 1 time. Extreme Mexican Wrestling Tag Team Champion 1 time. And the Wrestling Observer Newsletter gave them Tag Team of the Year in 2019. They were voted Mexico's MVP, Best Flying Wrestler, and they gave them Match of the Year once. Who do you think it is, Eli?
It's Ray Phoenix.
It is a tag team.
It's a tag team.
No, it's Ray Phoenix and Pentagon.
What's the tag name? There you go.
Lucha Brothers. Lucha Brothers.
I didn't pick these to be hard.
So is this only going over the tag?
This is only the accomplishments
stuff
they've had
done?
as a tag team.
The fuck? How do you get fucking one of them be an international champion, but you don't fucking put the TNA Impact World Heavyweight Championship on Penta? That's fucking
All right,
dumb.
you guys ready for the one you're doing together? AEW World Tag Team Champion 2 times. AAA World Tag Team Champion 1 time. IWGP Tag Team Champion 1 time. New York Post. Shit, that was
FTR.
fast. Oh my god.
I was totally.
I didn't even get
spaced
to
out
the
during
NXT
that.
shit. That was
You didn't have
fast.
Same brain wavelength.
I was picking them out, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll be nice this week. It'll probably be my last week doing it, so let's be nice.
I should have worn my FTR shirt. I just wore my Aaron Judge shirt.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I went through and I looked and tried to get like a tag team with.
Well, he's not lying.
He's not lying.
He went through.
He
did, in fact, go through. I guess we'll just have to wait and figure out what he went through, however.
He came back just staring at the camera.
I tried to get a tag
I
team
think
with
he's back.
Stan Hansen in it, but they didn't have names. It was just he would always tag with random people. None of them had names.
Yep. Stan Hansen and Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, Stan Hansen wasn't a... Well, I guess he could have called Stan Hansen a part of the $1 Million Family or whatever.
He's a part of the tag team of Zeb Coulter and
Yeah, they didn't have tag names, so therefore they didn't have Wikipedia pages.
Well, it was a trio name.
Maybe that's what I'll do next time. I'll do factions, just so that way you guys have to guess what the faction is.
Hey, the best draft episode we've ever had.
I might have to do fucking the outro because Cliff's camera is cut off. Bro's internet's too bad.
We're back again, baby!
I'm still here, so if my camera's gone, I can't see it. So.
I can still see you, Cliff.
Why don't you go? I'll let.
I can't see you.
Austen always loses.
I'll let you take this one home because the bidding war 2024 is coming up in 2 months, and I need to show that I can play a role on any team that I want to be on. I can play whatever role they need me to be.
Cliff
Call me MJF, man. Babyface heel. I got you.
Maybe by 2024, I'll have a different bit to end the show.
I'll actually have like a desk tower set up to where I don't have to worry about this, having Ethernet and not just Wi-Fi.
Maybe 2024, I'll have a computer too. And we're not just on the laptop. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And if you are biding your time until 2024 to make whatever improvement it is in your life, don't wait till then. Do it now. You'll thank yourself later. And always remember, we've got you covered because we're yours.
Yeah.
A-C-E. Yeah. In the hole. Catch you on down the road. Yeah.